In prison, I remember one officer who was arguing with a guy he had already put in handcuffs. They both raised their voice. Eventually, the officer just grabbed him, slammed his head into the concrete wall, dragged it down the side of it, leaving a streak of blood. Now, at the same time, I saw officers who comforted guys, even hugged them when they found out they had lost a family member. They were called for that dreaded visit to the watch commander's office and walked back with that empty look in their face. And the reality is, neither of these officers were the rule. They were the exception. The vast majority, 95% of the officers there, were just there for a paycheck. They were people who showed up, they did their job, and they went home. They didn't go above and beyond, and they didn't fall short. But pretty consistently, there was that 5% on each side. Those who went above and beyond, who showed up and saw this as an opportunity to help people or to educate people or to lift people up, and those who were basically sadists or should not have been in a position of power because they were using it for all the wrong reasons. And a lot of people don't realize just how taxing it can be, both mentally and emotionally, to work in a prison, because correctional officers have some of the highest rates of self-harm, of drug use, of spousal abuse, of all these negative things. And a lot of times people will say, oh, that's only because they take the worst of the worst, so they hire bad people. I don't think that's it at all. I think they take people from disadvantaged communities, they take people who need a job, but it's such a stressful, and in many cases, such an unfulfilling job that people turn to whatever recourse they can find. They're depressed, they're unhappy, they drown those feelings away, they beat those feelings out, they do whatever it is they can do, and it's an incredibly unhealthy environment for more just the people that live there.